Hi guys, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. It's Sunday, so we're gonna do some fun decorating today. I have just been going through my stash and kind of organizing some things, and I'm super excited to tell you guys. I'm always excited when I figure out how to do something that will help all of us. So I have just now gotten off my computer and I did links to the various Etsy shops that I reference often, and if I reference more, I will add them as well onto the About section on my channel here. If you hit About and it shows, you know, what the channel's about, underneath there'll be a list of links. The first ones are mine, but then underneath you're gonna see where I've listed links to the different Etsy shops that I reference quite a bit. And so I thought that might help you guys out, because I've had some of you ask me, you know, where did you get this paper, or where did you say this came from, you know, your crinkled cut or crinkled edge or seam bindings and stuff like that. So it's all in there now. And then also on our front page, if you look up in the right hand corner of the channel, you'll see the links to my Etsy shop, Instagram, Facebook page, and then our Facebook group. I added that one this morning as well. So I'm hoping that'll help everybody out. And I'm just letting you know on the video, so you guys, you know, whoever watches today's video will know about them. And I'll probably mention them again here and there, because I know not everybody's going to hear this. So anyway, I'm going to get to doing some decorating. All you're going to need today is glue and scissors and some fun stuff to put on to ephemera, and some pieces of ephemera that you want to decorate, okay? So that's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to do this little piece we did the other day. I'm looking here real quick to see what I have that I could use on the inside for some cards, journaling cards. And I was thinking about these book pages that we did the alcohol ink on to cover some. I need 4 tags for the inside, large and small. Let's see here. I'm just glancing through what I've got to my right over here. I have everything stuck in a box. I am so crowded over here. I gotta tell you guys, I'm just like, I get nervous. I know, like, Tina talks about the fact that she decorates and her desk is always covered with stuff, and that she loves it like that. And I think that's awesome for some people, that they can do it that way. Personally, I think I've mentioned it to you guys before, but I just get, I don't know, I get claustrophobic. I start to feel like I can't, you know, everywhere I move, there's something there, and I can't put things down, you know? And so I get a little bit agitated by it. So this morning, I was doing a lot of fussy cutting and trying to go through some stuff and, you know, do that. And I thought, you know what, when I was done, I started putting things away, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna clear things out a little bit. I think these are 2, I love these, and I never get to use them. They're just for this project, they're not the right color. They're actually one of Tina's digis. I can't remember the name of it offhand, but yeah, I printed them on vellum, and I just love it, but yeah, can't really utilize it too much. You know what I'm going to grab here because of the color scheme? I think I'd probably be better off to try and find either something that matches in this particular. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at her. She's like perfect. Yeah, she's the one. I had stuck a little vellum thing on here. Let's see if I can peel it off. Oh yes, perfect. Now I don't have to worry about that, because I want to do her to the side, like so. She'll probably go about right there, and then I'll do one of my little thingies, Velcro on the inside. And then I have these. These would be nice in here. See, I knew this box would be better because it's got more blues and stuff in it. Pretty, pretty stuff. So many choices. Let's see, how big is... I think that I need the smaller. Well, I could have this size. Do I have any more tags this size? Or, let's see. That's a bit big. What I usually do in this pocket, I think I probably, more than likely, knowing me, mentioned it already, but I do forget and say this, you know, I repeat myself a lot, so I apologize in advance. But I usually do 2 journal cards and 2 tags. And it doesn't look like I have. I'm thinking I kind of like to do small ones too. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to just trick the system a little bit here and cut these down. Now I'm recording this on a weekday, and I just got a call from Courtney. He usually works late. It's Monday, and he usually works late on Mondays, but they didn't have as many jobs on the list, and so they are finished, and he's on his way back from Scottsdale, which is like, oh, I think I told you guys the other day, it's about 70 miles from here. And so I have a minute. He goes, go ahead and do your video, because I'm not going to be there for a minute. So yeah, so I'm doing it. I had a slow morning. I woke up at around 1:30, but the problem was, oh, here it is. The problem was I woke up like all night long, every little bit. Okay, and so I'm really tired from just having not enough sleep straight through. But then I wake up, and it's, you know, Sunday nights, I've never explained this, but Sunday nights Gordy is usually really, I can't sleep as well, and so Mondays come and he is normally pretty tired, and so last night was worse. He ended up not sleeping hardly at all, so he's happy to be coming home, and I am glad he is too, because I don't like it when he's that tired. I can hear it in his voice. You know what I mean. You know, you girls know what I mean. You can hear it in your man's voice when he's really worn out. But yeah. So bear with me if I seem a little tired today. I just really wanted to hang out with you guys. I wanted to do some crafting, and I don't like being alone now that I've got you guys. I like to be in, you know, in the room. I mean, knowing that you guys are going to be with me in a few days. I think that it's nice to have you guys. So yeah. So it's funny, you guys have known who won the journal since Monday, but I didn't say anything in yesterday's video just because I was worried I might accidentally upload it to the wrong date or something and give the surprise away. So yes, Sonia won. I was so happy, because I would have been happy for anybody. But the reason that I got really excited, I kind of explained on the video, but she had been the one who, when we became like friends on our Facebook group, she had been the one who had really asked me to do that soft cover journal. She wanted to see how I did mine, you know, and she said, I think it'd be really awesome if you did a process video, you know, I'd love that. Well, when I started the video series, it was basically, I mean, because of her request. And so I feel like that journal was, I think it really truly was meant to be hers. And so when she won, I just was like, oh my goodness, the Lord is so good. I mean, it amazed me. It amazed me. And she's such a blessing. If any of you ever converse with her in the comments, just know you're speaking to an extremely humble, lovely woman of God who loves the Lord, loves her family, and is a blessing. And we met over the internet, like I said, and yeah, just know that you're talking to a very sincere person when you're talking to Sonia. She's wonderful, as so many of you are. I mean, goodness sake, yeah, you guys know how I feel about y'all. You're amazing. I feel so privileged to be getting to meet all these daughters, you know, and sisters in Christ, all these daughters of the Lord, you know, just family all around the world, all across my nation. And, you know, I would never have known you guys but for this channel, and so, or for our Facebook group, and, you know, the ones that we're members of, the different journal, you know, groups that we're members of and stuff. And yeah, it's awesome. Social media has its catches where it's not so great. We know that. But there is something super special about the times that we live in, even though we know it's been a hard time. It's also been an amazing time of unity. And I think that we're very blessed to have what we have. Now look at this. I like that material like that. I'll do ribbon and stuff, or I'll do like lace, but I like that too. I had never really tried that. I think though I want lace on these guys, like this older looking lace here. Should I do it? Should I keep it wide? It's kind of cute. I don't want to bulk this up too much because it's kind of bulky on its own, and I'm thinking maybe I should do like some black lace. Let's look here. This one would be pretty because of all the black writing in this, and then the darker writing on this and stuff. And what I was going to do was trim off all this gathering here, you know, so that it straightens out. Yeah, so anyway, and anyone who participated, thank you so much for your participation. And like I said, trust me, this is not going to be the last giveaway. I'm a giver. I love to give gifts. So yeah, when it strikes me and I feel like the Lord's telling me, you know, to give it, I will. I don't hesitate. So I think it's the funnest thing in the world to give and bless others. So now I don't think we need it this long, although that is pretty. I think I'll bring it down a little bit. And the good news is I have my glue here, and I had just cleared it. It better still be clear. Yay. I was going to use the hot glue, but then I realized it's that see-through lace, and I don't think that would be a good idea. So we're just going to glue it on top. I know I punched holes in it. I shouldn't have. See, that's what I mean. I do things. I said that the other day on the video. I get excited, I do stuff, and then go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Do you guys do that? Or is that just me being, you know, getting ahead of myself? I'll call it that. I'm not going to sit here and call myself names or, you know, cut myself down. I'm just saying I get ahead of myself at times. I get excited and I'm like, oh, I get an idea, and I go, okay, I'll do that. And then I do it and go, oh, you should have waited. It's okay that you did it, but you should have done it in this order. That's how I do it. I get out of order. I put the cart before the horse, as my grandma would say. Here we go. Okay. Let's get the other one. Yeah, I love to put tags inside these. I think they're really cute. And then we'll decorate we'll do something to decorate a couple of journaling cards to go inside this one. I didn't fully, when we did the actual mask make last week on these, I did not do like a full decorating. I just did the outside of the one. Maybe I did two, I don't remember now, but I'll do a full thing today so you guys can see how I put them in the journals, what they look like when I'm done with them. Now I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and turn these two tags into cards. So I'm just going to trim the top off. I was just looking at this thinking, okay, I know. Just bear with me. I want to see something. I know, I just cut that off. but I cut it off so it would be more squared off. And then I realized this might look kind of cute. You know how you see the tickets and they have the 4 sides? And I was thinking a journal card would look pretty cute like that too. And I'm just using my corner and going around. And like I said, yes, I could have left it. I know. I didn't think of it until after. Well, because I usually round off my journal cards, so this will give them a little bit different look. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. So I hope everybody's ready for the week. It's Sunday. Hope you had a good time at church if you attend, or if you stay home and attend it at home with YouTube or whatever, or watch your church family on the computer. That's okay too. I hope you guys had a nice time listening to the word and learning and growing, and then having some fellowship, right? All right. I like the paper when it's distressed like that. That brown paper, I like it. I think I backed these with some of that packing paper. I'm pretty sure that's what I used. Okay. I moved a bunch of my stuff under my desk, and I went through all of these folders that I have here. I had like, when we first started the channel, I had 2 on my desk, okay? And that they have grown to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not good. So what I did was, I have these plastic ones that I get at Walmart. And so what I did was, I put all of the let's see if I can do this without hitting the phone. I put all of the smaller folders back into one. I have 3 of these, and they were kind of discombobulated because I've pulled things out, stuck things in, and at one point I had them very organized. So today what I did was, I went through, and all of these on my desk, except for a couple of them, and I pulled everything out and put it into one of these, and then that way at the end of the day I can put it at my feet, stacked up on top of the other ones. And it's got my most current Digi fussy cuts, which is what I keep in all of these, is my Digi fussy cuts, you know. When I first started doing junk journaling, I would cut everything out, you know. See, now that fits in there cute, and then it's got the little ticket look to it, but it's going to be a journal card. I like that. I have never done that before. I'm sure somebody has, but I've never done that. And then we'll have this one on top, like so. And let's see, I may need to trim a tiny bit more off of these just because of the height. I don't want, oh, that's what it is. I left this ribbon longer, figures. I don't want it running up to the top, so I'm just going to bring these down a little bit more. Anyway, when I first started doing this, I would do all my fussy cutting. I just cut everything. Well, I kind of have a habit of doing that. And I've noticed that, like, Tina will cut as she needs it. I've seen her, you know, do a lot of cutting right on camera from a full page. And then I was watching Gail, and she was doing cutting from a full page. and she has hers all separated into like these nice plastic folders. And I was thinking, maybe I need to rethink. There you go. See, now it's not so high. I was thinking maybe I need to rethink how I do these, because I am getting inundated with fussy cut little envelopes everywhere. The ones I showed you guys, they're everywhere now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm not making myself any promises, but I'm just stating an observation that there's a distinct possibility that I need to quit cutting everything, and I need to find a new system of organizing it, you know, because I don't think the old way is working as well as it used to. I think I just have too much stuff now. And then I'm also beginning, like I mentioned the other day, I'm playing and learning how to create my own, you know, digis. I'm teaching myself. And so eventually I'll be using, hopefully I'll be like Tina, and I'll be using my own digitals. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. So we'll see if that day comes. If that day comes, praise the Lord, I will like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the Velcro this time. And I'm gonna wait to glue it in until I decorate. And let's see, I'm gonna decorate from this side so it'll be opening this way, okay? And I am putting her on here for sure. Let me look here. I knew it. I had this wider piece of lace, and I was thinking that would look pretty underneath her. And then, oh, I did make these the other day, you guys. I made my own words. I'm so excited because, you know, I love words, right? So I've got all these, I'm making up lists in my head of all the words I want to do, and I'm putting them on top of digi backgrounds that I create. Yeah, what we buy, you know. I'm not recreating the wheel here. I'm just excited because they're mine. So I'm going to use one of those. Let's see, should I use beautiful or cherished? I think I'm going to use cherished. Yeah. So I am going to trim, I'm going to go ahead and do my corners like I do, just because I like them. It's not a must. I either like my corners rounded nice, I like the corners to look nice, or I like to tear it. I did leave these wider so that I can rip, because usually the words I have are so narrow, it's super hard to tear. And so when I was doing this, I set the tables up so that I could tear into it and not rip everything up, which I like a lot. Okay, and then let's see. What else do I have in here? Now this we're taking these from, a lot of you probably recognize it's Tina's kit, her basics kit. Yeah, which is really a pretty kit. It's got a lot of stuff in it that's nice. I'm looking here though because I want to see if I have anything that would look pretty alongside. That's nice. Maybe do a little tear. I found a folder full of things that needed fussy cut, and that's what I was working on this morning. I did a big old bunch of mushrooms. I did butterflies. These guys here, which they're not, I don't think they're all Tina's. I'm not sure. I mean, it might be, but I don't know. Maybe it is hers. I have so many. I have like 3 or 4 different people I've bought butterflies from. So now I'm starting to get them confused. But anyway, I cut up those, and then I cut up this other digi set that I just love, that yes is Tina's set, and I just love it. And so I got that prepped for later on, because that one will look pretty good in like any type of what do you call it, like grungy type setting, you know. And I just thought it would look fun. I'm gonna see. This is me with the lace. Remember, I told you guys I have such a hard time with the lace. I don't like the way it looks when I do it. I like the way it looks when other people do it. When I do it, I'm like, it's not laying right. See, I rounded it off so it would lay a little more evenly, and it's not doing it for me. There, that's better. I like that a little bit better. Let's see. And then maybe, and then possibly a little bit of bling in the corner. Give it a little shimmer shimmer. Or I don't know, let's see. Just never know where something's gonna look good, you know what I mean? I want this to be able to open correctly without, I don't think it's going to be a big deal with the lace. I think that lace will lay pretty good. I'm just going to have it barely over the edge, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and get that laid down, and that way it's there and I don't have to be worrying about that part. Gosh, my desk is such a mess, guys. I'm sorry if it's an annoyance to anybody. I apologize. I'm hoping that y'all will bear with me. When I'm decorating, things just start to get piled up. That's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, I really clean everything up because it drives me nuts. And when I don't, I regret it, because the next day I get up and I'm like, you know, I don't like this feeling. It's true. I don't know. Maybe I'm making too big a deal, but it really does make me claustrophobic. And I absolutely believe it's from working in the office like I did all those years with paper and piles of work, and yeah, I would just get so overwhelmed that I couldn't think straight. So I think I'm going to sit this just up here in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and just place that. And I'll just do it real quick with this hot glue gun and try not to burn myself. How's that? I'm just going to do 3 little dots right there. Should about do it. Okay. All right. Now I'm wondering, am I right about that little girl, or should I put this girl here? This one doesn't match, right? Yeah. I'm just double checking. This one adds a little bit more color to. I wish I could hear you guys. I know somebody would say that one or that one. I kind of like her. I just like her anyway. I think she's so pretty, but maybe I'm wrong with this piece. Maybe I should tear this down. I liked it because it matches the inside. It goes with that digi, so it would look, it would pull it together, the inside and the outside. That's why I liked it. But I kind of don't want to cover Paris up either, so. No, I think I'll stick with the girl. Let's see. Now I'm debating if I should put also. You guys are seeing this is how my brain works when I'm by myself, okay? I'm just being me. I hope I don't annoy anyone out there. Because that's like the last thing I want to do. It really is. It really is. See, I like that smaller. That's why I did that, because I wanted to be able to tear these down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and, yep, I just think this is too big. I do think that's what's bothering me about it. I want that butterfly on there though, and that flower. I want that part, so. Oh, and by the way, I can't remember which one of you commented. Oh my goodness. And I know your name. It's not that. I just can't remember which one of you did it. And my phone is being used and I can't check. But one of you reminded me. I knew it, but oh my goodness, thank you so much for reminding me that I can just stick these on like like a little sticky note and stick them in there when they're too short. Duh. As soon as I read your message, I said, yes, that's right. I totally forgotten that trick. I hadn't done it in so long, I completely forgot. So thank you so much for taking pity upon me as I'm trying to stumble my way through things. You guys, I need you. Trust me. We just need each other, right? I think we do. I really think everybody, we're here for each other. And I don't mean just our channel. I mean in life, people. We're all here for one another, and it's wonderful. Because none of us knows everything, right? I just remembered, because I would have forgotten, I need to make sure and put this somewhere where the this thing is going to go like right about there. So I need to make sure that I don't put this down too high. I'm so glad I remembered. I'd have been irritated because I would have messed up the paper. And that would have stunk. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and sit this like about right here. She fits, right? Yeah. You can still see the flower. You can see the butterfly. And I don't know that I'm going to use my word. I may not, because I could just be looking for reasons to use them because I'm excited because I made something of my own. Do you guys get like that when you make something like that you usually would buy? Well, I'm sure you do. We make junk journals. I mean, my goodness, we used to buy these in the store, and now we make them ourselves. So it's exciting, Yeah. So I'm just like looking for a reason to use my little words over there on here somewhere. There we go. So now you can see her pretty face, and you can see the butterfly and the flower. And I love to put a message. I just really, really love a message to be. I use all the same digis and people, the little digitals and stuff that aren't necessarily geared toward, faith or inspiration as far as like church or Christianity or anything. But when I put scripture alongside that picture, or I put a message of hope about the Lord, it brings it into focus for me and makes it glorify Him. And I love that. I love that. That looks cute. Looks cute. So now when I put this down, okay, and then what I'll do is I'll do a little decorating on these guys, and that'll probably finish us up for the day. But I am going to go ahead and put these down and let them dry before I'm going to put hot glue because that's just so much faster. Okay, I'm going to put, let's see, yeah. Get that as centered as possible. The reason these are cut in half is because sometimes I have such a narrow space I'm working with that I've learned to just cut them in half. Yes, I know, I almost set that on the wrong way. I caught myself. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little more hot glue right there in the center. And squish. All right, we're gonna let that sit to the side. I hope I didn't, yeah, it looks good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're gonna let that sit and dry, and then I'm gonna work on these little guys. So I find these tiny tags so much fun. I like to take, if I can find it, book page. I do love to take book page. Let me get an old one though. These are, let's see here. Huh. Sorry, I'm digging in the dark over here. It's so dark in this corner for me to be. I reached in and grabbed recipes. I don't want recipes. Although it probably wouldn't matter too much. Okay, here we go. Let's use these. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and see how. I'm pretty sure this is brittle enough, but yeah, I figured I just get it to tear it out pretty easy. I'm just getting rid of these sides real quick here. And I just think it's cute to tear a little piece to go down like a center strip. Doesn't have to be big or anything like that, you know. And then put like something very simple, you know, like it's something super simple, like a mushroom, you know, something little. On these tiny tags because they're just there to be cute. Oh, this is just ripping up. This paper is super flimsy. I think I'll use my, I think I'll just do this because I'm going to tear the paper up before I get it down. Hopefully I can do it without ripping it apart. I've already torn it in like 3 places. I'm a little rough. It's true. I don't mean to be. There we go. I have a Bible that I use. I haven't pulled it out yet. I was thinking just now to let you guys know the reason I have a Bible I use that I tear apart, believe it or not, is that I had a dog, and the dog was a puppy, and he his name was Teddy. This was years and years ago, and it was one of my favorite Bibles. And it was one of those older, really well-made, leather-bound, you know, King James Bibles. And he tore that Bible apart. And I loved it so much that even though he ripped the cover and you know, like a bunch of the pages were ripped out and stuff, I kept it just because I loved it. And so when I started junk journaling, I ran across it and I was like, oh my gosh, this would be the perfect way to use it and not be tearing apart a good Bible, you know. So once in a while you may see me decorate, with a Bible, and that's the one. Do any of you have a Bible or books that, you know, people might look at and go, what are you doing tearing that apart? You know, I would not normally tear it apart, but, It's already kind of messed up, so yeah. Now I'm thinking if I put like these words at the base where the writing is for the book pages, this would look pretty. That's what I mean. On these little tags, you just need a couple of little things, at least in my estimation. I like just a couple of little things, and it makes the whole, page, or the whole tag, just look adorable without doing hardly anything. So, let's see. So we'll be putting that there, and I'm just looking to see where oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Where's my little butterflies? I have some small ones in here. See? Pretty, pretty. Oops, sorry for the loud noise. Okay. I have a song in my head and I just can't get it out. That's what you heard me humming. I keep trying not to start singing again. There we go. Memories. Cherished memories. Amen? Cherished. And I don't really care what size they are. Like, they're different sizes. That doesn't bother me. As long as they fit and look cute, that's all I care about. Okay. And you know me, I'll probably put a tiny bit of bling on the butterflies because I just love it. To me, it finishes them off, And since we used black on the outside, oh, I forgot I have this. Look, I have this hot pink. I haven't used it much, but that'd be cute on some stuff. And since this little guy is smaller, he's just going to get one little piece of bling. Tara. Okay. I need where's my tweezers? I loaned them to Cordy one day for something, and I can't find them. And I know he gave them back to me. It's not his fault. And I'm like, where did I put them? Did you ever do that? I do it all the time. And the more stuff I get, the worse it's gotten. I'm like, oh no, I've lost something again. And I'll be in my little area looking and looking. I know I have it. Lord, where's it at? I know I have this. I know I do. And then when I'm not looking for it, or I've already went and replaced it because I just couldn't find it or whatever, then I find it. Happens a lot. Okay. So our little tags are done. They're ready to go inside. Now, what do we want to do to these guys? Let's see. I have no idea. I hadn't thought that far in advance. I've got this thing here. This particular folder looks like it's probably got a few little things in it that could be used. Let me see. Just looking here. I have a lot of journaling cards in here. I didn't realize that were toward the back. Oh, I like these. That would be cute. What else do I have? Let's see. Oh, and then I've got these. Those are pretty too. I think I might use these. I'm going to try. Let's see. How much time do we have left? I'm just checking. Oh, good. We're still good. Okay. I hope you guys are crafting along with me so you're not bored. I don't know. I love sitting and watching somebody decorate their ephemera. I really find it relaxing, and I also find it inspiring. I'm especially like that with like Tina and Gail, those two. I love to watch them decorate their stuff and just figure out what they're going to use and where they're going to use it. And, you know, I love to chime in and tell them, oh no, don't take that off. No, leave that. It's so pretty. And I'm always sitting there wishing they could hear me, you know. So I hope that you guys do that with me, because I love to hear from you and say, you know, oh, I didn't want you to remove this, or, you know, I was telling you don't do this or don't do that. Yeah, that's cute on there. And it matches because these little butterflies go with this kit. And actually, I think these butterflies might have come out of this kit. It's possible, because she had a little bit different looking butterflies. And then she's got some more in her, what's it called? I always mention it. Country Cottage, or no, Myrtle Cottage, I think, has the butterflies in it. And I just love those little pink butterflies. They're black, pink, and they kind of have the pink isn't bright. It's kind of like a smokier pink, muted, you know, and they just look so pretty. Yeah, I love that kit. I pull from it a lot on certain projects, which I know you guys know because you've heard me say it numerous times now. Yeah, and today I noticed something on my channel. I was looking, I hit 70. Well, that's today. Now, this is going to be a week from now, so it'll be at like 77. I hit 70 videos I've uploaded. That's crazy. I can't believe I've uploaded that many videos already. I've only been uploading videos, at least tutorial videos. I had 2 on there from my journal flip throughs when I started. And you know, we only started this ride together on June 27th. We started really hanging out, you know. And so, gosh, I can't even believe it. I mean, time is, I don't even know. It's already going to be September. You know how time just flies. But I think having that many videos up, I'm like, wow, I didn't realize I did that many. And my husband, he laughs because before I started the channel, I was so nervous to start the channel. And I was like, I don't know what I'll talk about. I don't know. Will they like me? What if they don't? I mean, not everybody's going to like you, you know? And I was like, I was trying to talk myself out of doing it. And I was like, well, do you think I can handle it if they don't like me? And you know, and what are people going to say if I talk about Jesus and if I minister, you know, because I can't talk without talking about him. And he's like, honey, it's going to be okay. You feel like this is something you want to do. I really, you know, he believed in me. He was like, I believe the Lord's putting this in your heart, you know. And so, yeah, and now he teases me. He's like, yeah, miss, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what kind of ideas am I going to have, you know. He laughs. He goes, I can't even believe that it's the same person that was saying all that. He goes, and now you put up videos every day. I said, I know, it's crazy, and it's a blessing, and I love it, and I love hanging out with you guys so much. I love this picture. I haven't found where I'm going to use it, but I just think she's so pretty with her blue dress. Yeah, I don't know, you know, I can't even imagine not getting on here and talking to you guys now, and it's only been a couple of months. Think where I'm going to be in a year. The Lord willing, you know, I'll still be doing it. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm thinking that we want to put, like, you know me, I want to put a person on there. Do I want to put a person on there, or should I put, like, I don't know, mushrooms or something? Here, I'll put my scripture. I did some little taggies last night. I'll put one of my little tags on here. No, not yet. They're not ready. I'm still creating them. So, let's see. She's too big. Where? Okay. It's over here in my little handy dandy my little handy dandy case that I just showed you guys. I was like, where's my people? I put them away so they wouldn't be laying out on my desk, making a mess all over the place. Let's see, I have more children here. So cute. Oh, that little girl, that face. Can you imagine trying to say no to that face? Oh my goodness, if I were her mommy, I'd be like, just go away with that beautiful little face. Don't look at me right now. Don't try to talk me into saying yes. That would be how it would be for me to be that little baby's mommy. It would be a constant challenge. Nah, you know how it is when you're their mother. You know them. Let's see. Okay, you can still see the butterflies, which was my hope. She's a little too big for this page, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, these are kind of bigger people. Oh, wait. Aww. Little baby. We're just going to try. I don't know if this is going to work or not. She's looking up at a little fairy, but the fairy's too small and too far away in this picture for me to use her. But this little girl might work. Little precious angel. Let's see. All we got to do is distress a little bit and fix these edges. And we'll be just about done. Okay? Once I get this finished. We only did one piece, but technically, remember, we did what? 2 journal cards and 2 tags and the outside of the actual piece of ephemera. I told you these are time consuming, but when you get them done right, they're beautiful and they really make your journal pop. Honestly, I just love them. So I'm just aging this photo a little bit more. Now I'm wondering, should I put these little guys? Yeah, I think I'll do it opposite, like, because this is a bigger picture and you can still see the butterflies because it's a bigger card behind her. Okay. You don't want to bulk up your journal cards and tags too much, putting them inside here. I think I might have mentioned it at the beginning, because this is already a bulky piece in itself, and it is gonna it's gonna add some heft to the monkey chunkiness of your journal. That gator mouth thing or what do we call it? Gator mouth? Yeah, the gator mouth thing is real, and when you go putting pieces of ephemera like this in, it becomes even more real. There we go. We got our children here, and now, of course, we're just gonna put something in positive and yes, we are. Oops. I'm a little bit parched. I'm going to grab a drink really quick, guys. Oh, that's better. Took a sip of my cold tea. It started out warm, but it's now a bit chilled. That's okay. Okay. We have give thanks. I think it belongs on this one. Okay. How many of you remember that old song back from like, I don't know, the 80s, 90s. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Remember that one? That was such a beautiful song. That's a beautiful card. I like that one. I like it. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, put them back in the right place. I almost put them back in the wrong place. I gotta remember to start doing that. Otherwise, I get very discombobulated, like I talked about. This little boy is carrying like a milk jug, huh? Believe in miracles. I like that one. And it's got, oh, too big. It's got that same print like that one, so that'll be good. Okay. I think these are going to look real sweet, and I'm glad I got this done. It's been in there and not finishing it. I worked on it a little bit after the video last week, but I didn't finish it, and I don't like waiting, because the longer I wait, it seems like the more time passes, the less likely it's just going to sit there for me, and I don't like doing that. Now, the one thing I didn't mention, which I should have mentioned, is, oh, shoot, that little piece of blingage is gonna cause me some grief there. Is that I also usually do a little something to this part here, even if it's just putting some material or lace or something like that down. These are kind of pretty without anything, so I may leave it the way it is. But yeah. So there we go. We've got our journal cards. Okay. We've got 2 of those. We've got 2 of our little tags. I really like those journal cards. They came out very sweet. Let's see if this, and it's opening and closing just fine. Okay, so there we go. I know it's only one piece, but it's a piece with a lot of parts, so I feel pretty good about that, because at least we got all those parts working with each other, right? There we go. Much better. All right, you guys, God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Tomorrow will be Mass Monday, and I have no idea yet what I'm going to be doing, so it'll have to be a surprise. But yeah, you guys stay blessed, stay strong, stay healthy and safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. God bless. Bye.